Before I came here, I thought, if I'm accepted by the government to come as an immigrant, my certificate or my degree should be recognized. But I was very surprised to see that my degree wasn't worth anything. It is not worth even the paper that the degree is printed on. I was expecting that they should give me a chance to prove myself. I sent hundreds and hundreds of resumes out there, and most of the time, I don't hear back from them. I've gone through many different employment service agencies, and all that happens is that I get my resume rearranged. It's not helping me get a good, stable job. But that's what many agencies are set up to do. Resumes, mock interviews, and work on my attitude. So, I forgot about trying to get Canadian experience in my field. I started looking for survivor jobs. I went to 3 companies and they said, "No, you should come through temporary employment agency." At first, I thought they meant the employment agency that helped me with my resumes and job search. But temp agencies are different. They are private companies that make money from placing you in a short-term job and sometimes even a long-term job. In my job, there's no security. The job itself is not satisfying. It's not in my field. The pay is so low. I know I can do more. We need benefits and quality pay through full-time work. But I'm stuck here because at least I have part-time jobs. So I'm still looking for that. But now I'm literally tired of looking for jobs. We need to survive. These insecure, bad jobs are making my family really sick. I have a lot of stress, nerves, as a result of being unable to pay my bills, rent and all of that. Lately, I have been having headaches, and I just found out that I have high blood pressure. I cannot afford good food for my family, which affects all of our health. I use the food bank sometimes, so I can stretch my money further. I cannot support my family how I would like to. My husband has injured his feet because of his work. The company said it was his fault because he doesn't speak English. There wasn't anyone there to enforce safety rules. We could not afford the expensive equipment. We get really angry, but we feel like we cannot say anything about it because we do not want to lose our jobs. When I talk to my friends and others in the same situation, I realize that a lot of us face discrimination based on our background. If you have an accent, it's a hurdle. And if you don't speak English well, you're really vulnerable. We also get pushed into certain kinds of work. Like if you're Filipino, they say you should be a live-in caregiver. Or if you're young and black, you should do heavy lifting. This happens to newcomers, but also to Canadian-born people. They oppress you because you are a person of color. It's racism and exploitation. It's not what I expected when I came to Canada. There's also discrimination based on the neighborhood we live in. There are no jobs in the area. You mention the Jane and Finch area and everybody gets alarmed. "You live in Jane area?" they asked. I say, "Yeah, I live in Jane and Finch area." They talk in such a way, such a negative way. Employers think we are low-educated people, not very bright. This is a real stigma. You walk around this area and people are taking their kids to daycare, people rushing off to the TTC to get to work. It is honest, hardworking people. I do my best to cope and to take care of my family. The insecurity puts a lot of stress on us. Sometimes we hardly see each other. My husband goes to work when I get home. And so we mostly talk on the phone. But we take care of each other. We spend time together when we can, eat together, and support each other. We try to take advantage of the free programs and events that are out there for our kids. The best thing for me has been getting together with other people in my community, coming together as a community to do something for ourselves.
There are steps you can take to resist the health impacts of income security on yourself, your family, community, and others. One thing you can do is educate yourself. Knowledge is power.
There are movements for change happening in your neighborhood and in your city.
Together we can raise our voices.